Once upon a time, there was a little boy who visited his grandfather during the summer holidays. They spent their days playing and having lots of fun. One day, the boy told his grandpa, "When I grow up, I want to be a successful man." "Can you tell me how to do that, Grandpa?" Grandpa smiled and decided to teach the boy a valuable lesson. He took him to a nearby nursery, and together they picked two small plants. When they got back home, Grandpa planted one inside the house and the other outside. "Now, my dear, which plant do you think will grow better in the future?" Grandpa asked the curious boy. The boy thought for a moment and said, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it's safe, while the one outside is at risk from sunlight, storms, and animals." Grandpa smiled again and said, "Let's see what happens in the future." The boy left with his parents, and 4 years later, he returned to visit his grandfather. Excitedly, the boy reminded Grandpa about his question on success. Grandpa agreed to share his wisdom, but first wanted to show the plants they had planted years ago. They went to see the plant inside the house, which had turned into a small tree. Then, Grandpa led the boy to the plant outside, which had grown into a huge tree with branches spreading far and wide, providing shade to everyone around. Grandpa asked, "Which plant grew more? Which is more successful?" The boy replied, "The one we planted outside." "But Grandpa, how is that possible?" "It faced so many dangers." Grandpa explained with a wise smile. Yes, the plants outside had to face many things, but dealing with problems had its benefits too. They had the freedom to spread their roots, and facing storms made their roots stronger. Today, they are so strong that a small storm cannot harm them. Remember this, my dear, if you always make comfortable choices, you won't grow as much. If you're ready to face the world despite the dangers, no goal is impossible. Problems are not hurdles, but steps towards success. The boy took a deep breath, looked at the massive tree, and understood his grandpa's words. "Life," Grandpa said, "is like a great adventure filled with twists and turns. Challenges might seem like obstacles, but they are like puzzles waiting to be solved." Grandpa compared life to a game where the fun part is figuring out how to overcome challenges. He encouraged the boy not to see problems as enemies, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. Embrace them, tackle them, and watch yourself level up in the game of life, Grandpa advised. The boy left with a new perspective, understanding that obstacles make us stronger and more successful. Life's hurdles are like puzzles in a game, waiting to be solved with skills, determination, and a positive spirit. And so, the little boy promised himself to always keep rising, just like the strong tree they planted together.